Welcome back, Gear Shifters. I am in York, Pennsylvania, attending the MidAtlantic Women's Motorcycle Rally, and this is the Parade of Chrome.
These are all women. As far as you can see on motorcycles ahead of us, women. All the way behind me, women. I got chills.
I rode down with Melodee, Keri, and Misty. This was our first time attending the rally, and I had a few minutes to sit down with Cyndi.
Hi, Cyndi. You are the current president of the MidAtlantic Women's Motorcycle Rally.
Correct.
And it's also an organization that raises a lot of money and does a lot of good. But most importantly, what I've seen is it brings women together.
So we just spent 3 full days interacting with other women motorcyclists. And it's the common thread or common connection amongst all of us. It really starts conversations and begins lifelong relationships and friendships. Our goal is really first and foremost to empower women motorcyclists and do that through encouraging their educational pursuit, but also helping making them better riders, and most importantly, creating that network or that connective tissue for them to find other riders.
I mean, there were hundreds of women here. So how many women were here?
So we had over 300 registrations. I think the number was 306 as we closed today, and we had check-in just 282, I think.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of women.
I was super impressed because it's not just getting together and going for a ride or like buying stuff from vendors. This was a conference.
Well, I hate the word conference to describe it. I like to think about it as an experience. And the reason being is that there's so many different components, right? To me, a conference is 100% educational. We really try to balance it between education, connection, riding, and empowerment. We have a lot of people that come to us and say, I don't know how to ride in a group. Hey, no problem. Let's put together a workshop on how to ride in a group and take you out on a short ride so you can practice those skills. When we think about the connective tissue or connecting other people, finding people to ride with, creating clubs or creating riding groups. I mean, we even saw tonight that we had a group of ladies that came 2 years ago and finally realized that they were a group. Last but not least, I should say, empowering women. So many women for so long are told they can't do things. All of a sudden now they're in an environment that tells them they can do anything they want on a motorcycle. It's 100% positivity, 100% of the time, and 100% you can do it no matter what it is that you want to accomplish. Do you want to ride a bigger bike? We've got them here for you to ride, the courtesy of Harley Davidson and their demo truck. If it's you want to learn how to become an exceptional long distance rider, we've got that here for you. We've got the people to tell you how to do that and how to change your style of riding to be able to accomplish those things. I want it to be choose your own adventure. Right? Yeah. Some people come in from extremely long distances and they want to chill out at the hotel. They want to go to a couple of seminars, they want to learn about something, and they want to have fun. Other people come from shorter distances, they want to go on rides. So we curate wonderful self-guided rides so that people can do them in the time frame that they want to. And then of course we have nightly parties. And the reason we do it is so that we can continue to connect people and just relax, have fun, and be ourselves. We have a very generous sponsor that donated their tour operator's license. And then we've worked with the Wolfpack application for a very long time. It is a great navigation system built motorcycles first. Just let me connect people, let me track people, especially if you're with a big group, like where are people?
Right.
But third and most important, let me give you better sets of directions than a Google or another navigation system will give you.
It's awesome. And then one of the really cool seminars was like riding with interesting people.
Kat is affectionately called the biker nun from hell. She's an ex-nun who went to work in several male-dominated industries and realized very quickly that she could apply a lot of the skills she learned in the convent to people and relationships. Even though she wasn't necessarily being trained to do that, but she realized how to adapt to people. And again, she's a great connector as the president of Women in the Wind, and she's just teaching people how to connect, have conversations, and build relationships. It's Wendy Crockett, oh my gosh. I'm telling you, anybody that has a gas tank strapped behind them is a total badass.
Yeah.
Wendy's just a real inspiration, and her real passion is just about making women self-sufficient on the road.
It's so
It's so empowering.
Awesome. Oh my gosh.
I mean, if you think about the fact that you could have a flat tire, pull over on the side of the road, plug it, and be up and running in 15 minutes because you practice plugging a tire at the MidAtlantic Women's Motorcycle Rally? Like, that's a crazy thought to put out there. But most people don't know how to plug a tire. Most people don't know they need to lube a chain. A lot of people are afraid to ride in groups, right? And they ride solo, and they either pick up bad habits or they don't push themselves enough to learn new good riding habits. At the end of the day, I think it's incredibly empowering to women because it's teaching them a new way to communicate. It empowers women to be leaders. And they don't have to be a leader every day. They can be situational leaders, or it could inspire them to lead something at work. It could inspire them to lead something at home. It could inspire them to lead a change in their life. Yeah. This is great for us, and that's why we do simple workshops.
The parties, the themes, everything, it was really, really, really well put on. But the thing that moved me, and it moved me to tears, was the ride. Mm-hmm. We were going, and as far as I could see, there were women, and as far behind me, and there were more. Like, there were just how many bikes do you think were able to participate in the ride tonight?
We're gonna have to roll the film and count. Not tonight, though. Tomorrow.
But what's your best guesstimate?
I would say we were about 125. So the West Manchester Township Police came out to help us, which is amazing. Every large group ride like that gets police enforcement support, whether it's the police or the fire police or the Red Knights or Blue Knights, is critically important. So I want to make sure people understand that. Talk with your community before doing a massive ride like that. But we had the police come over today, and Officer Harper said, I kind of thought it was going to be like 25 girls on bikes, and it would be over really quick, and I would just catch up to you because you're going at 20 miles an hour in parade speed. He says, but then I realized it wasn't 25 girls on bike. It was 125 badass women on bikes. and he was so shocked that there were so many people in the parade, and he came up afterward. He was just like, that was amazing. Thank you for being professional. Thank you for getting everybody through safely and doing the right thing and not listening to me. But he gave us a ton of compliments and actually offered greater police help in the future.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And I participated in large rides, and you see, because I was probably, I don't know, maybe halfway in the pack, enough where drivers would be pissed off because they're being held up in traffic. The drivers that were like stuck waiting on the road, they were just amazed. It's like, there's another woman. There's another woman. There's another woman. Like, people were just like waving, and like, I didn't see one pissed off car that they had to wait for us. They were just really like, wow, another woman.
Everybody's amazed. Like, you don't see that many women together. I'll never forget, my very first year was 2004. Couldn't stop talking about the parade. I have never felt so strong and empowered and inspired by anything else. I mean, everywhere you looked, in every mirror, in every direction, was a woman on a motorcycle, all pulling together in the same direction.
What is it like to be a newbie here?
So I think being a newbie here could be, one, a little bit intimidating because there's a lot of people here, right? But they ask questions, and we also try to really make sure they're welcome. So we do a welcome reception for them, I guess kind of a reception, a welcome talk, like what to expect. Here's who's here to help. We have mentors. We have people that volunteer their time to be mentors. We do some special programming aside for them, but we also reserve spots at tables. We connect them with other people throughout the rally. We don't want people to feel isolated. We don't want people to feel alone. We want to make sure that they feel united with the other women. So we do work really hard. We even had newbies come up and say, we've got some suggestions for you. Can I run the newbie introductions next year?
That's awesome.
Christine, I'm calling you.
That is awesome. So I was a newbie, and I felt so welcomed and so loved and so taken care of. I would encourage anyone who hasn't come to definitely come. So thank you for all your hard work.
Next year, we are going to be in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. We're going to another wonderful Wyndham hotel. We have a ton of overflow hotel that is adjacent in the parking lot. So if we run out of rooms, we've got more, don't you worry. The room block will open on January 4th.
Awesome.
And we do it in the middle of the day so we don't overwhelm the hotel. It's a brand new hotel, and they do not believe that we will sell out.
They have no idea.
They have no idea. We sold out multiple years in under 12 hours. June 19th through 22nd. It's the fourth Saturday in June.
Awesome. So ladies, mark your calendars and watch out for the registration. You can follow them on Facebook. There's an official page that you can follow, and then they also have the rally pages and a website.
Yeah, so we have a website. We have a group Facebook page where you can chat amongst each other, ask questions. There's a lot of conversation that goes on there, and then we do have a corporate page as well. It's just MAWMR /MAWMR on Facebook.
Yeah, and just check out the link in the description to this video, and I'll have all the information. But I just thank you so much for this amazing experience and making it look easy. I know it was a lot of hard work, but it was fantastic. Everyone is happy.
You are very welcome. Yeah. But thank you for coming.